Hey everybody, so today I'm going to replace the control card or the computer in my Carrier furnace with a new one. This one's going to go pretty fast, I think, because I got the same exact card that I had in there before. That might be the most interesting thing, is I got this from a seller on eBay because they don't make these anymore. You can get a new replacement, but all the leads are in different spots, and I don't want to go through the effort of trying to find out which connections map from the old card to the new card. This one's exactly the same, so what I should be able to do is just connection by connection move them over to the new card, power up the new or the furnace with the new card, and everything should work fine. I'm going to leave out the part where I debug this thing and figure out that my card is bad. I'll leave that to you and the other 100 YouTube videos that are out there on this. But I didn't find one out there that actually did a like-for-like replacement, so this is what I'm going to do today, and it should be pretty quick. And I guess I'll say now, I'm not licensed to do this. I'm a do-it-yourselfer, but this is a pretty straightforward project, and just keep your safety in mind. You are dealing with electricity here. Make sure it's all shut off before you get going. So I've been in this a few times, so I know there's no real tricks to this one. But, you know, your main safety procedure here is just to shut off the power to the furnace. Find a light switch somewhere for that. And then take the cover off. Then your second safety precaution just happened whether you want it to or not. This switch right here will also shut the power off. All right, so as you probably figured out, the model number of the control card is down here, HK42FZ009. It's the same here. It's at the bottom of the card, or I guess could be at the top, depending on how it's mounted. But like I said, I'm just going to take everything from here and move it connection by connection over to here. This should be really fast. And I'm over the top safety conscious, so you're going to see me wearing some light gloves and I actually have eye protection on. Can't see the need for either one of them, but easier to wear them than not, just as a matter of practice. And I'm going to start out just by taking a bunch of pictures of this, just in case something goes sideways and I've messed something up and I need a reference as to where things were plugged in. This will be that. Looks like we got a screw here. Screw at the bottom too, didn't see that one. Hard to see. I'm going to start just by removing this bundle of wires from this so I can drop this down and put the card in first. These are pretty straightforward and I got the pictures of where they go, so let's start there. A pair of needle nose pliers is pretty helpful. Alright, now I got that thing far enough away, I can mount the new one on there. Alright, what I'm going to do here is start with some of these bigger wires so that I can get them out of the way so I can spend more time and concentration on the smaller ones. Red goes back to where the red was on the spare. This blue one for me is just a dummy, but we'll throw it on there. Alright, we'll start on these smaller wires. Alright, now we'll just tighten these up, make sure these don't slip out. And then I'm going to just pull on those wires, make sure none of them want to come out. Alright, those are all solid in there. I only have 2 connections left on this guy, so I might as well pull those over. Alright, I'm just referencing the picture a little bit to make sure I get this right. Alright, I believe all these wires are in place correctly. I'm going to just cross-reference the pictures to make sure. All right, this all looks good, so let's power this on. All right, I'm just gonna manually press in this black button to power it on after I put the switch. So the switch is on. Let's do the black button here. Hopefully that light will come on. There's the light, that's good. And then I'm just gonna use my app here to turn the fan on. Yes, it's alive. And that's all there is to it.